Let's talk about it. Okay, so in the last maybe um let's see, 24 hours or so, I have been seeing a lot of disrespect to the creative community at large, you know? And honestly, it's it's been going on for so long that at this point I'm in the assumption, I'm in the idea that people just don't respect creatives whatsoever. Um, and it it's it's kind of sad. It's very sad that that is happening. Um, I'm sure you've all heard the story of the guy who or woman. I wasn't too sure if it was a woman or a man actually, but I do know the details. Basically, the person was invited to the wedding. She was going to a friend. She or he was going to a friend's wedding, and basically the groom asked him or he. I mean, she, him or she to basically photograph the wedding because she's a dog groomer. He or she's a dog groomer, and she takes photos after grooming the dogs and stuff. So she has some I guess maybe some kind of skill in taking photos. So they asked her to be the photographer for the wedding. She's going to be shooting for about 10 hours. She was already a guest, but as soon as she accepted the request, she was removed as a guest in the wedding, unbeknownst to her. Um, so she did the 10 hours of doing the wedding and then came when everybody was eating. She didn't have a table. She didn't get no food. She also didn't get no breaks. And then also at the same time, she was babysitting uh, their kid at the wedding. So it was kind of like, I'm doing all this work and I'm not getting no food or breaks or even a table to sit at. So she ended up deleting the photos and walking off. He or she ended up deleting the photos and walking off. It, it's a story that is told throughout history. I don't know what it is about the lack of respect for creators. It is just this lack of con- like just not even a lack of, it's just straight up insidious almost, you know. um and it's very common more than you think. It's actually extremely common what happened to her. um it happened to a lot of creators or even people who are you know, just hobbyists, you know. People take advantage, and I'm so confused at like, I'm so confused at why this happens all the time. I'm so confused at why people take advantage of creatives. Is this just a human conditioning? Are we just bad people? Are we just bad creatures? Do we just take advantage when we can? Or is that like such a thing that we have to do? We have to do that. We have to take advantage of situations. Like, I try my best to not be a walking contradiction. I try my best to not be a person looking to always take advantage of people or any of those circumstances. I try my best to be the best person. But every day when I hear stories like this or experience shit like this myself, it just makes me feel like, God damn, like, are humans just shitty? Like, there is no redemption within us. There is no like saving us from our own plight, our own issues. Like, are we just shitty individuals altogether? Like, this is crazy to me sometimes when I hear stories like this or even experience it myself. I'm sure if you see me do numerous videos, lives where I've talked about stories, or even you've experienced this, some of you, I've posted shit about it, you know, and it just continuously seems to go down the same route. Whether it's it's not even a race thing. It's a collective thing. And it's not even this down to creative. It's down to everybody, because it seems this is extreme, like I said, extremely common pattern in the human genome. It's just taking advantage all the time. Um, we like to say that we're far removed from animals, but we we do exactly what they do. We are no different, no better than what they do. We just are able to speak to each other and understand it. You know, for the animal kingdom, we just experience it, we see it, but it just seems like we always take advantage of people. We always try to do the wrong thing, and the worst part about it, the worst part about it is that we try to portray this self-righteous, holier than thou act upon people, just for show, just for a little razzle dazzle, just for a little razzle dazzle, to not only be insidious and manipulative and horrible, we're also extremely contradictory. It is amazing, the human condition, the human mind said that this is what we are. I've come to the conclusion that people should just be self-preservational. Like they should just take care of themselves, as always, and just watch your six. Like, watch your six. Like, don't let people catch you blindsided. Think of everyone as they're going to do bad to you, because that's honestly the only way to really, and sometimes it sucks, because there are really good people out there. There are really good people out there, that really do try the best, and sometimes it goes against it. It really hits them hard, and sometimes you meet those really good people, and because you're so jaded by experiences of the past, it's just like you can't necessarily trust them fully, because you have to watch your six, you have to watch your back with humans, and it goes for forever. Like, this is just a long pattern of just human conditioning. We try and we talk about being better and doing better and being better people, but we just do bad things all the time, continuously disrespecting each other, continuously mocking each other, continuously telling other people about their bad things that they've done, while doing your bad thing at the same time, because you feel so righteous in telling people about what they've done in their past, and then somehow excluding yourself of the stuff that you did. It's so weird, like, why is it so hard to be good? Why is it so hard to be good? Why is it so hard to be good for a lot of people? I try my best to be good people. I try my best to be fair. I try my best to be extremely fair, and it seems like it doesn't always go right, because I myself know that people go through things, in life, and sometimes things don't always go right in their life. And as a business person, when I'm doing business, I try to be a little bit understanding, but at the same time, I don't want to disrespect myself and my principles. So I try to accommodate them in certain ways, and sometimes people just don't care for that. Even within their grief, even within their turmoil, they're incredibly insidious. They're incredibly, like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me sometimes. And I'm just experiencing this continuously in the likes of, even as a creative. And the one thing I'll say, in the Black community, people are always like, customer service this, customer service that, customer service this, customer service that. And they're like, oh, if you have a business as a Black person, you should practice on your customer service, and you should try to handle things like big corporate companies. Let's be honest here. Big corporate companies, guess the CEO doesn't have to deal with you. Period. He does not have to deal with you. People are hired to deal with you. Like, that is literally their job. Customer service. That is literally their job. That's literally their job title. To serve customers, to negotiate, to appease customers, and that's their job title. When you are a sole proprietor, when you are an entrepreneur, your own business, you are customer service, you are customer relations, you are like R&D, you are like everything, cleaning crew, like secretary, you're the whole works. You're the whole works, and you are trying your best. You are trying your absolute best to do all those things. And not only that, like, mental health is a thing. Like, when you're dealing with so many people and so many issues all at once, can you imagine having a business and then one day, like, all at once you're completing work, and it's like client after client after client after client is coming after you with so many different problems that they may have. You get so overwhelmed, you know what I mean? And it's just like, bro, I'll give you guys a solution. I'll give entrepreneurs a solution. Have a time frame. After a certain time in the day, you don't answer phone calls, you don't answer emails, all that shit. You should even have a time frame. Like, do what businesses do. If they want professional services, then they're gonna have to take in the professional situation. Make sure you have ironclad policies. And if they don't want to read your policies, oh well. Read the policies and understand that this is my hours of operation. That's it. Protect yourselves, protect your health, protect your mental health. You know what I mean? Because humans be crazy. People be crazy. So protect yourselves, protect your mental health, and don't, keep going, keep pushing, man. You will succeed. Whatever success looks like to you, because success is not becoming a billionaire all the time, not for a lot of people, but whatever success looks like to you, to just be able to live comfortably, or to just be able to serve the community, whatever it is success looks to you. I'm even looking at that myself. I'm personally going through not a rebranding situation, but more so a change of pace in terms of a lot of things, like how I do business, how I conduct business, and it's always a learning process every time as a creative, as an entrepreneur, to be better and try to do better. So right now, I'm also considering a lot of different things, a lot of different avenues I feel like that I could try. I did used to sell prints at one point, but I felt like selling prints of individuals and their face was just not so favorable for me, at least, and it didn't really catch on as very well. But if I was to create more abstract art, which now doing business the way I am now, I'll have a lot more time to do a lot more abstract type of art to display, and for you guys to maybe purchase a print or two of that. So I'm trying to work on doing a lot more abstract, more very conceptual work, so that way you guys can kind of purchase that. But also working, like I said, I'm working on other things. I'm thinking about doing some merchandise, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm really trying to also do this whole, again, with this whole YouTube thing, right? Everybody's trying that. So I'm asking you guys, if you really, 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 really support me, and you really enjoy my work, and you really enjoy who I am personally as a person, um, please, 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 let's make this liable. Because if you know me, where as my success grows, I've always lended out help to those who need help. So if you help me with this YouTube and it gets to a certain way, or help me with this whole uh self videos or whatever it is, I mean, I don't even know what to call this. Make sure, if you're on YouTube, just like, comment, and if you want to see more of these, I'm definitely also going to be doing more behind the scenes again. I kind of stopped for a little bit. My mental health has been dwindling over the years. It's dwindling. It's been pretty bad. Um, I've had numerous breakdowns in like the last couple of months. But I'm working through it. I'm trying my best, and you know, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not going over the edge. But trust me, I'm working on it. Um, yeah, what will really help a brother? What will really help me is for you guys to go on YouTube and like, comment, and so subscribe to my channel. And share the videos. Make sure to share the videos with your friends, family, on Instagram, whatever. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, yeah. So thank you for watching this video, and you'll see me again in another one. Okay. All right. Bye.